we're looking at my bishop sack opening again, a different version. This is a very short game, shows you just how powerful it can be. Starts like a Roy Lopez or Spanish opening, and we bring the bishop to the c file instead of the b square. And he brings out his knight there, attacking my pawn. Now, if he knows how I play, if he knows I like this sacrifice, he maybe could bring the knight there to kind of defend. I do this myself sometimes because I know this opening. But anyway, he brings his knight to here, which is a bit more classical. And
Kinside castling.
I just castle. I'm not even going to try and defend the pawn because gaining of tempi is one of the keys of this strategy. Gaining of tempi, and I'll tell you the other keys as we go along. Now he pushes for the centre. And on the face of it, that looks pretty good for black. You know, he's got two pawns banging the centre. He's got two knights, shoring them up. He's got both bishops able to come out at least one square. And, you know, looks pretty good. But I'm not going to do any piece exchanges here. I'm just going to swap pawns because his knight can't attack my bishop, but my bishop can attack his knight, so it's kind of gives me more options than it gives him. He's kind of hoping, I think, that I'm going to take this, but instead I just shore up. So, okay, he thinks I'll take you like this. Sorry, mate. Not just retreating, but, you know, preventing that knight from coming back out again now. So he finally snaps, and this move of the knight takes it off guarding the pawn, so his pawn's unguarded. You'll note that now. But we don't want to take it just yet. Now, bishop's going to go. It's going to be exchanged for something. Now, I can either just let it be exchanged for that knight with the disruption of my pawn structure, or I can do what I do, which is I take this. And what I get for that is I get a pawn. I disrupt his pawn structure. Look at that. There's just one in the middle there. I prevent him from castling. I bring his king into the open. And all that marvellous structure you saw a minute ago just appears to have vanished. He sort of has to take it.
Check.
And now he doesn't even have a single pawn in the centre.
Check.
Another check with the queen. And then we have this. Now, because he hasn't fianchettoed or removed the bishop, I am now free to just take this with the knight. Because if he recaptures with the pawn, he loses the rook. So this is very, very bad for black, because he's also got a revealed check coming up. Takes the knight so that at least with the revealed check he's not going to lose a rook at the same time, so he moves the rook to line up with my knight. But then, of course,
check.
I've got more pieces here ready to come into the fray. And this is because of the gaining of tempi. So you see how crucial the gaining of tempi was. The castling, the gaining of tempi, the disruption of the structure, the bringing out of the black king, and the stripping away of the pawns, all in return for just one bishop. The blocks.
Check.
And there's other ways of playing, continuing, but whatever happens, it's pretty bad for black at this point. Here, black resigned. So,
check.
This trap here,
check.
This little trap here can come up a lot earlier in the opening as well. It can come up earlier in the opening, but just be aware of this handy little trap. And also, if you're defending against this, be aware that that is not necessarily the best way of defending against this.